get some storyline in there too for you guys. So I won't be talking during all the cinematics.
Listen up, people! We just passed the Golden Gate. We'll be on site in less than 20. So you got 10 to secure the rest of that gear and get yourself strapped in for a landing. Repeat! 10 minutes until lockdown, people!
That's an unacceptable response. Must I remind you who I am?
What the hell is this?
I don't care what your protocol is. You're here to help me, so that's what I want you to
You're
do.
dismissed, Private. What's the problem, Von Bach?
You better get your men in line, Captain Grant. I want my equipment out of storage. My Ark Hunters and I depart as soon as we land.
The Earth Republic is in a limousine service. Your gear's locked up and we don't have time to dig it out. Now please, find your seat.
No offense, Captain, but I think your orders were to do as I ask.
My orders come from my superiors. People in Manhattan wearing uniforms, like this. And those orders are to keep you safe while you locate your alleged Arc-Tech.
Alleged Arc-Tech? There is no alleged, Captain. Do you see this? With this Arc core and the rest of the technology that I'll find in the Bay Area, I will repair this world. And be its hero, of course.
You're in a restricted area. Get to your seat.
If anything happens to my gear, I'll send the bill to your superiors.
What an asshole.
Let's move, people! Time's ticking! What is this, a dorm room? Everyone, get to your seats! You two, let's go!
No problem, Captain.
You too.
Alright. Got our little little character creation here. Let's see. So we can choose species and gender. So this is the human male, human female, Erath male, Erathian male, Erathian female. Let's just do human male. And then you can also choose your origin, which origin is kind of a weird thing because it's not a class. It's essentially just the weapons you start with, I believe. That's kind of all, because you can still use every ability that every other origin can use. You know, every origin can use every ability every other origin can. So it's definitely a weird thing. There's the veteran, which definitely looks like a kind of just combat. He's got like a sniper rifle, the survivalist does. The outlaw, which looks like he's got like a shotgun. And the machinist, which has some kind of machine gun. Let's go with the veteran, and then we can choose archetypes, which are essentially just preset faces, I guess, starting points. Because in the next area, you'll see that you can do a lot more customizing like that. Customization, we can do bone structure, choose all sorts of different stuff, different noses, mouth, skin color, light, dark, you know, whatever. Eyes, eye shape, eye color, eyebrows, hair, hairstyle, beeps. Oh yeah. Hair color, facial hair. Let's see. Do the different hairstyle. Yeah, why not? Then next is details, tattoos. Blemishes, scars and whatnot. Face paint. Do no tattoo. Let's do that big old crazy. Yeah, why not? Why not, you know? Let's see any other details. Nope, that's it. Also with this game, I believe maybe a month afterwards, I'm not fully sure, a month after the game's released, there will be a TV show coming out with the same name, and the TV show and the MMO, the game, will be tying in with each other. And as far as I know, things that happened in the video game will happen in the TV show, and then the video game will kind of change the outcome, or decide the outcome, I should say, of the TV show. It's kind of an interesting concept. The TV show is going to be on Sci-Fi. Again, I don't really know when that starts. I don't have the information for that. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue with this. Confirm our character. Name. Create character. Yes.
Now, Ark Hunter.
Hold on, Captain. That one isn't wearing your beloved uniform. They don't take orders from you. Sorry about that, friend.
We land in 10. Strap in.
I never got to brief you on your ego implant, so we really need to... What the hell?
Sir, they need you on the bridge.
I think I will actually get to my seat. When we land, don't go anywhere. The ego activation can be a bit jarring without a proper briefing.
Relax. It's just a little turbulence. Completely normal.
No, it's not. We're all gonna die.
She's actually quite charming once you get to know her.
Alert. All integrity compromised. Initiating
Hold
evacuation
on.
sequence.
We're
Alert.
going down.
All integrity compromised. Evacuation pod launch in 3, 2.
It didn't get to 1.
Brace yourself, Cass. This could be real bad. Okay. Which one of these dealies opens this bitch? Nice. Holy Stocko! You're alive! Name's Cass Dukar. I saw you land. Well, maybe that's not the right word. It was more smashing into the ground than landing. I sort of expected you to be a bowl of soup in there. What are you doing? Whoa, are you okay? Do you need help? Help? Can you hear me? You need to sit down. Here, sit down before you pass out. I'm sure you took more than a bump to the head, so rest. Get your feet under you. I'm gonna go see if anyone else needs help. Oh, you might want to arm yourself a bit more. The locals aren't known for their charm.
can hear me now. I can sense your nervousness, but don't fret. I'm the Environmental Guardian online device that was injected into your body. You can just call me Ego. Please forgive me. I'm having some trouble getting all the behaviors activated, so we might experience a few hitches at the beginning. But I'll sort it out. We have lots to go over, so we should start.
Alright, so we have landed on this planet. And we have met the first of the kind of main characters, which is Cass. This area we are currently in is kind of like a tutorial area. And this is essentially where you kind of learn all the things on how to play the game. You kind of get your first equipment too. So let's go and talk to Ego and get our mission.
We need to find Mr. Von Bach, but first, we'll need to gear up. Von Bach Industries had personal defense technologies aboard the Stratocarrier. I've placed a marker on our map where we'll find some.
This marker. And
Excellent! Once you equip that, it will allow me to activate the shield. The shields are running. We're going to need another weapon option. I'm picking up a signal from a crashed mobile armory.
Alright. So
Let's hurry. We need to collect the necessary equipment as soon as possible so we can start looking for Mr. Von Bach. According to my readings, those creatures are actually humans. However, their DNA is severely mutated.
You can also do melee in this game. Like I just did. Oh, that's another guy. What's going on? Let's go this way. Run past wreckage. There's a... oh no, that's not a mutant. It's another guy. Obviously this is MMO, so we'll be seeing lots of just kind of random people around. Mess that guy up. Search it.
Assault rifles excel at medium-range combat, but are capable of maintaining much of their effectiveness over long distances too. Particular weapon types work better for specific situations, so you'll want to get used to switching back and forth between the primary and secondary weapons. I'm detecting some explosives nearby. We could definitely use those. I've put the location on the map.
So I just got an assault rifle, which is part of the origin. Depending on which class you choose, you will get different weapons at kind of this stage. It doesn't really matter though, because after this, you know, you can go buy weapons and whatnot. So it's really not that big of a deal. Oh, those are good guys, except for that guy. Right. We need to go pick up our explosives, which I believe the first explosive we get are just kind of frag grenades.
This supply pod is filled with grenades. Grab one and equip it.
Yep, frag grenade.
I think you already know how this works. Pull the pin, throw, and get out of there.
And then the next demo we're going to do, or the next kind of tutorial she's going to have us go through, is the Ego system, for the kind of special abilities in the game.
Now that we're geared up, it's time to train you on the Ego powers.
Ego powers, that's what they're called.
First, we'll try Cloak. While using Cloak, you are completely invisible to enemies. Use the power to sneak up behind the projections and attack.
Alright, so we're cloaked so they can't see us, and then we go behind these guys and we kill them. Alright.
Now we'll test the Overcharge power. While using Overcharge, your damage inflicted on the enemy is significantly increased. Shoot the projection while Overcharge is activated. I'll enable the decoy power now. Decoy allows us to create a projection in your likeness that will fool and distract the enemy. Take down the projections while they're distracted by your decoy.
My decoy jerk.
The blur power is now enabled. Blur will allow us to move at extreme speeds and increases melee strength during close combat. With Blur active, rush the projections and strike them with melee attacks.
Alright.
Good work. You'll need to choose an eco power for me to integrate.
This is the other enemy in the game that I've so far seen. It's called skitter bugs. There's like these kind of gigantic instances that use them. Alright, so let's go ahead and choose our ego power that we want. So there's blur. That's decoy, cloak, that's blur, that's overcharge. So decoy obviously sends a decoy of herself out. Cloak cloaks you for 15 seconds. Blur increases your movement speed, and then you kind of get more melee damage. And then overcharge, which just increases your damage, your weapon damage for 10 seconds. And I'm gonna choose overcharge. I like it.
The aggressive choice. I like it. I'm receiving a signal. I'll patch it through.
Right.
Can anyone hear me? I need help down here. It looks like the mutants are getting organized for an attack.
Oh no, we better help her.
Right, so we gotta go help Cass out, fight off these mutants. So a lot of this has changed since the other days I played.
We need to shut these dudes down. If we don't, you can forget about finding any survivors.
Gee, shit.
I have the ability to hack into most computer systems. Get to that thorium reactor, and I'll see what I can do. Excellent. I was able to reactivate the fissile materials. The reactor will overload and blow this entire base off the map, but we'll need to keep the mutants from disrupting the process.
What did you do to that thing? It looks like it's going to explode!
That thing's about to blow! Thanks. You have an ego implant, don't you? That's amazing. First time I've ever seen one in action. You know, I think we're gonna make one hell of a team. A little backup can take you a long way in this crazy place. I'm heading to the crash site. They're gonna need help. I'm sure we'll be in contact. Arc Hunter.
Talk about product placement, man. Because one of the things had a Dodge logo. Let's see. Next thing. So we got to try and find Mr. Von Bach,
We
which
need
is
to
our
find out if
boss.
Mr. Von Bach survived.
Our power rating.
I'm picking up
12
signals
or
from a
20.
couple nearby evac seats. Fingers crossed that one of them belongs to Mr. Von Bach.
Alright, so we got another
My
ego
systems
point
have
to
reached a
use.
threshold where upgrades have become available. You may now spend an ego unit.
So let's go ahead and do that. Let's do our upgrade. We can up at, it says this costs 1 ego unit, but if you look at it, it says requires power rating 100. And since I'm only at 20 right now, I definitely cannot get it. But there's a lot of these perks, is what the other kind of these big ones are the ego powers, the little ones they're called perks. And depending on what ones you get, they do different things. Obviously this one, it makes it so you recharge your grenade instantly and reload part of your weapon when you get an explosive kill. Bloodlust, dealing any damage recharges your ego power cooldown. This one, thick skin, you take half damage after a shield breaks for 1 second. Aggressive defense, on a melee kill you recharge part of your shield. Displacement field, you move faster for 3 seconds after your shield fully recharges. Higher chance for the enemy drop gear on an explosion kill. So let's see, what should we get? Let me go between Bloodlust and I'm gonna go Thick Skin. Okay, we unlock Thick Skin. Now we're gonna want to go to our loadout menu, which this shows our power that we've got. And then we go to perk, and then we put Thick Skin in there. And okay. Oh, there we go. Alright. So now I got Thick Skin. I don't know why it's telling me this. I already have it loaded up. I don't get it. I've only got one ability I can put there. Okay, well I'm not gonna worry about it. So we got that. Now we have to investigate these evac pods and try and find Mr. Von Bach.
Push them!
Got that guy. Alright, I'm also running low on ammo, so hopefully these guys drop some ammo. Switch this. Bam. The pistol does quite a bit more damage than my other gun. Kinda sad. Kill these little bug things, because they come after you. And let's check out the evac pod.
This evac seat is empty. I hope whoever was in there is still alive, somewhere. I'm experiencing a lot of interference. Get to an open area so I can scan the valley.
Yeah, we just got a bunch of ammo for my gun. Jumping at me. Just run past him then. Screw it, let's kill him, right? Alright, now let's go over here. Get to our open area so we can scan the area and just kind of look for other evac pods.
We're really lucky to be alive. The crash is horrifying.
Alright, so we can look at the area over here. There's the other evac pod that we're supposed to go to. So let's go ahead and just go to that. Also, one thing about this game is it's not really very realistic. If you jump off a tall object, I didn't realize it was throw a grenade. You will not take any.
I'm receiving several Von Bach industry signals. One of them has to be him. Let's hurry and check them out.
Alright, let's hurry and check them out. So there's other signals. There's, I think, 4 other pods we have to check out, or 4 bodies, I can't remember. But yeah, this game isn't realistic, so if you're into that sort of thing, this isn't for you. If you jump off of, like, say I jumped off of that, I wouldn't take any damage at all. So.
This expedition is in serious jeopardy if we fail to find Mr. Von Bach. He's the only one with the knowledge to unlock the secrets of the Arc Core.
Yeah. Walk across the map. Obviously, if you're used to MMOs, walking usually is most of the MMO. Not most of it, but it's a big chunk of it, at least in the beginning. And this is kind of different with a lot of walking. I think on the second mission, though, you get your first vehicle. Definitely helps things out.
This is not Mr. Von Bach's body. This is a tragedy. I'm estimating the death count to be at least 300. This is a deceased Von Bach Industries technician. I fear the worst. We may have lost everyone.
This body.
This is the head of the security team. If he didn't make it, then what hope does Mr. Von Bach have?
Damn. Pretty much what you're realizing right now is almost your whole team is dead.
My DNA scan says this is not Mr. Von Bach, but VBI employee number 130. That's not good. She was extremely important to this expedition. Whether Mr. Von Bach is alive or dead, he doesn't appear to be near the crash site. I think we're going to need some assistance in finding him. I'm receiving an SOS from Captain Grant now. I'll patch it through.
Repeat. All unarmed and injured survivors, get to cover and stay put. We will find you. All combat-capable survivors, report to the emergency HQ at the New Freedom Rally Point. ASAP.
We're clear!
Hey, Arc Hunter. Did you get that EREP message? Meet me at the rally point.
New Freedom crash zone, which is kind of like a town, I guess, in a sense. There's a shop there, there's a box where you can put other items into. So, yeah, let's go ahead. I'll go through the town after this little cutscene.
I want to know why EREP's here. Let's find the man in charge.
Yeah, let's find the charge.
Repeat! The New Freedom has gone down! Heavy casualties suffered! Does anyone copy? Captain Grant, sir. The terraforming interference
Keep
is...
trying, Corporal. You keep talking to that thing until your voice gives out. Do you understand?
Sir.
I recognize you. You're one of Von Bach's Arc Hunters. But who are you? And what are you doing in my base of operations?
Name's Cass. Wait. Did you just say Von Bach? As in Von Bach Industries? The dude they call Death's Merchant? What exactly is going on
That's
here?
none of your concern, miss.
Sir, we have at least 200 confirmed dead, and nearly twice that injured. With no chance of evac, we don't have nearly enough medical personnel or supplies, sir.
Recon spotted a rundown medical center nearby. Send one of your men to shake it down for supplies.
Yes, sir.
Sir, hostiles on the ridge are sniping the rescue team! Unless they can get into the Strato in the next 35 minutes! Sir, survivors on decks 4 through 7 will likely burn alive.
That will not happen, Sergeant. Pull everyone back, but you tell those men trapped on the Strato that we will get them out.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Eisenhower. Those snipers used to be EMC. Just a bunch of bloodthirsty mutants now.
You're telling me that those things are Earth Military Coalition soldiers?
Yep. Apparently they didn't get the memo when that gig fell apart all those years ago. They think you're invading.
How do you know all this?
There's a lot of old EMC junk around here. The least of which is Project...
Yeah. Project Tranquility. I know all about it.
Humans and Votans living in perfect harmony. What a bunch of stucco.
Tranquility wasn't a combat operation. The mutants wouldn't have access to firepower capable of taking down a stratocarrier.
Nope. You're on your own with that mystery.
You. Listen. No matter how much it pisses me off, protecting your arrogant boss is critical to this mission. If you help me bring some sanity to this mess, we can work together to find him. Alright then. I need to get my rescue team into New Freedom immediately, so take care of those snipers. Where do you think you're going, miss? You're gonna tell me everything you know about this restricted area that you've been wandering around illegally.
Screw you, E-Rep.
Alright, got a weapon for that. So go ahead and equip that, because it's quite a bit better. Let's see, it does 354 damage. My pistol currently does 480, so I guess damage is less. But the fire rate is 6.5, while my pistol is 4.5. Actually, they're compared like so compared to that. Much easier. So essentially, this is better at just about everything except damage, which since it fires faster, it moves more rounds, it reloads faster, and critical is much higher. I'd much rather have this one. Let's go ahead and equip that. The auto pistol. The auto pistol too. And I'm gonna show you. This is kind of they call it a load box. Essentially, you buy it. You can either buy it for money, or buy it for in-game currency, or you can buy it for that little thing is the real money you pay for. And you pay real money to get whatever that is. I don't really know what any of this stuff is called, but you essentially launch lock boxes which you can hold more items essentially. I guess this. Never mind. Essentially, you can. It contains 2 random items of at least uncommon rarity. So if you buy this, you get 2 uncommon items. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that. It contains 2 random mods that are part of the set. So mods are cool. You can modify weapons, different things with mods. Those are really cool. There's a lot of stuff that I again haven't seen. This is just the news and a lot of stuff supply shop thing. And if you look at this is actually available to buy. It's the TMW handle credit. So it costs 500 in-game credit. I do not have 500 credit. I have 263, so I can't buy it. And it expires in 5 minutes and 40 seconds while I set up. And essentially, a lot of shops you go to will have these kind of flash sales. They'll have a different item for an hour. Another time for an hour. Everything that happens every hour. Kind of cool. Which is just up there, and I have to take out the snipers that are up there because they're causing our men to not be here safely, essentially. Start that. Oh yeah, I see that Apex Growler. That is that's the first vehicle you get in the game.
The rescue team can't move until you cross the valley and take care of the targets on that ridge.
Rifle on because it can fire a lot of rounds and I can overpower and just destroy lots of things. It's pretty nice. Also, this game has a lot of instant kind of things where it's like you'll be kind of just either walking or driving around, and something will just happen. I'll go ahead and demonstrate that a little bit later after this. I'm going to demonstrate a lot of the kind of side things you can do in here, rather than the main things, because it's got a lot of side things you can do. Let's see, alright, so now we're in here. We've got to sabotage the ammo crates.
Target destroyed.
You will not survive!
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Alright, and here's like a little boss fight.
Intruder! Defend this position!
Alright, so essentially we have to kill that guy. So I'm just gonna go into over.
Send backup! Now!
Oh shit.
This is our fight!
Might not be a lot of people starting out in the same corner.
No surrender! This is our
That weapon's attacks have a special effect. These weapons are rare and powerful. You should keep an eye out for them.
Rest of these guys.
Area secured. I think you and I have a bright future together.
The rescue team is clear. They're heading into the New Freedom now.
Looks like you convinced Grant that us Ark Hunters can actually help out here. He said you can take one of the runners to get around. Pick it up at HQ on your way down. Otherwise, you're gonna need sturdier boots and a lot more guns.
It's not very hard, and I kind of did it the bad way. I just kind of went in and shot everything. Obviously, you can take your time with it and kind of hide behind things, but I don't know. It's the first mission. What do I care? You know, I knew I wasn't gonna die, but when more people join you in those kind of missions, the harder the game get it. It's pretty cool because they do get pretty hard if you have...
Nice. We have access to a runner now. You can use it whenever you want to get around faster.
One of my medics found some supplies at the Accord Medical Clinic, but he said there's mutants crawling all over the place. Get him in there so we can get that gear.
We found this VOD blast rifle, which is an assault rifle that extremely high rate of fire, but strong recoil, requires skill to control. So essentially, it does extra damage on top of the regular damage. It only does 40 damage with a fire rate of 15, but it also has like a try it out. Let's go ahead and just see how well it works. So right now, let's go ahead and call my video down to speed and call your real cool. And this is just the real cool you start with. Or not start with, but this is the first one we get. There's tons of different, I can't say tons, but there's at least 3 vehicles, and then there's also sub-types of vehicles too. There's different versions of this. They can get faster or stronger or whatever. And then also this guy had a boost shift button down. Pretty cool. Gets you places a little faster. These little blue things are kind of like side missions. So let's go ahead and do one of these guys just to show you how they are. Lost in
I have some stuff that needs done, but unfortunately it's outside of the Earth Republic's authority.
Alright, let's go do this.
I know where to go. Let's roll.
Kind of ridiculous. Essentially, I have to go on top of this guy.
Look out! It's an ambush! There's data we need, so let's get it.
I can't say that.
No surrender! I'm bleeding all over the place.
All targets are handled. Nice job.
Make up the wave.
Let's get these materials back.
I'm going to change my weapon back because I don't like that gun as much. I'm going to sell it. Let's do this. Okay, good. It's like sometimes it'll actually spawn not there, so it will actually fly out, which really sucks. So let's go ahead and return the intel. This. Yeah. Oopsies. Sorry, I'm drunk. Here. And return the intel to this little mailbox type thing, Dropbox. Think if it was like such good intel, I'd just...
I'm not easily impressed, but I'll fess up to it on this one. One of my medics found some supplies at the Accord Medical Clinic, but he said there's mutants crawling all over the place. Get him in there so we can get that gear.
Attach it to detonators. So detonators are a type of weapon, and this is obviously an attachment for a weapon. Let's see if I can show you that. Let's see if I can go to... Let me see if it's probably in loadout. Let's go here. Well,
You have acquired a weapon mod. You can use it to personalize your equipment.
Yeah. So essentially you can put this on a weapon. It has to be on a detonator weapon, but which I don't have. Let's see. These are also in this menu. Let me go through the menu real quick. Essentially, this is the inventory. Then you can go to the loadout menu, which you can choose between different grenades. I only have frag. Different shields. I only have one type of shield. Different vehicles. I only have one vehicle. Different weapons. Perks. You can also choose what you look like in co-op and competitive. And then choose kind of what your headgear is and all your gear, pretty much. And you can have different saved outfits, I guess. Let's see. And next we have the salvage matrix, which is kind of like a, you can attach mod to things like that. Oh my god, if I had a detonator weapon, I could attach it on here via this, and then I could also remove it or retrieve it. And I believe if you remove the mod, it destroys the mod, and if you retrieve the mod, it keeps the mod but destroys the weapon. I think that's how it goes. I'm not really sure though. I haven't done it yet. Here's your ego grid, which you already know about. Boosts. Now this is one of the things you can buy in the game using the currency, which is, you know, you can see it on the side. Oh, I guess they're called bits. So you buy bits in this game essentially, and for 30 bits you can get 10% XP bonus for yourself. For 45 bits you get 5 XP boost for your party. There's also a 7% clan boost, but I'm not in the clan. But there's also a script boost, which is the in-game currency. There's a reputation boost, which I don't really know too much about that. There's a skill boost, so it kind of makes your skills stronger, and a loot boost, so essentially you get better items and whatnot from drops. Essentially you can buy all this, which I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know. It's one of those things, buying stuff. It's how the market is now, how business models are. This is the stat menu, and as you can see, it tells you how many scripts you have, bits, key codes. Not sure what key codes do. Key fragments, arc salvage, all your different ammo that you have, your ego upgrade essentially when you get your level up and you get another ego boost. Factions, which I'm not really sure what they are. I'm pretty sure that's what the reputation bonus helps, or factions. Then here's the different skills for the guns: assault rifles, submachine guns, light machine guns, combat guns, or combat shotguns, my bad, pump shotguns, sawed-off shotguns, bolt action sniper rifles, semi-auto sniper rifles, pistols, rocket launchers, detonators, infectors, BMGs, and then you can also get runner upgrades, Cerberus runner upgrades, and roller upgrades. Infectors are cool. In one of the previous betas, I got an infector, and essentially, if I shot it at an enemy, it would hurt the enemy, but if I shot it at a teammate, it would heal him, which is pretty cool, at least, you know, to me. So essentially, it could be a medic class, which, you can be a class in this game, even though it's not chosen, you know, even though there's no specific class. There's definitely doing a class generic style into this. That's kind of how I feel it is. I don't think you need to, but you can. So let me go around, I'm gonna drive around and try and see if I can find one of those random instances that I'm going to use to run out. Hey, why not? Actually, ammo. Again. Full ammo is always nice. Let's try around some more, see if we can find something. That guy. Physics aren't this thing is game, but again, this game is far from anything real, so I wouldn't expect any realism out of it. Here. Can't give out found at the bottom left corner.
One of my medics found some supplies at the Accord Medical Clinic, but he said there's mutants crawling all over the place. Get him in there so we can get that gear.
Anyways, thanks for interrupting me, guy. If you look at the bottom left corner, the very, very bottom is kind of where your kind of level status is. That's where you're gonna get another.
Get me out of here! Tango sighted! Tango sighted!
So now we gotta rescue these guys.
No good! Get me out of here! Tango sighted!
Thanks, pal.
I'll continue.
You won't
exploring
regret
after
this. These fuckers will regret tying me up.
Thanks. E-Rep needs people like you. Tango sighted!
Alright, so I believe that's the end of that. Maybe not. Don't really know. Okay. Well, anyways, the very bottom of your map, or of your UI, where the yellow is, that is your ego level. Well, till your next level, I should say. Your progress. And once that fills up, obviously you get an ego point like I have. Let's go ahead and use that ego point. Let's see, I can do that for 2 seconds. You know, let's go ahead and just upgrade the current one we have, because I like it. And taking less damage is always nice. So anyways, also while we might look cool, if you look at the bottom left, it shows the vehicle itself that you're in. Right below that, you'll see the exit. It says E to exit vehicle, and there's like a little bar. The more you drive a vehicle, that's how you get kind of levels in it. So literally, I can just drive this thing around in time, and I would be getting levels in it, making it kind of better, a bit faster. I'll get more boost out of it. I think it takes less damage, but I'm not sure, because these vehicles can be destroyed. Obviously, that's your little boost meter on the left. Or on the right, the portion of the vehicle. It's awesome. Let me see if driving around can do anything more. I don't think it does. Kind of crazy, because literally then I could just drive around and get levels doing nothing. That'd be rather silly. Rather silly indeed. Hey, you. Alright, these guys.
Surrender!
Cool. What's that guy? That guy. Is this an item? Oh, yep, see this is an item. It's ironclad is a. Well, that little symbol right there is a shield. So. See if I can put that in here. No, I can't. So you can't pick items while you're on the vehicle, which makes sense. right now. Thank you for watching, and leave me some comments below. Tell me what you thought of this. It's my first video. You know, I definitely don't expect it to be anything amazing, but you know, just let me know. It's always nice to hear back, and yeah, take care.